Let's find out then what our chartists are looking at, which is the stocks that they're tracking as their Chartbuster ideas. Kunal and Nooresh joining right back in. And Nooresh, let's begin with you. What's your Chartbuster call?
So that is a chart for Mahindra Life. Now, if you look at what has happened over the last 1 year, real estate has been the top performer as a sector. But Mahindra Life and a lot of real estate stocks from the mid cap, small cap side are now finally making that breakout move. So Mahindra Life in 2022 topped out around 500, 550 levels. Then in September of last year topped out around 600. And recently for the last 2 months, it has made three tops around the 630 mark. So a classical cup and handle formation. And in the last few days, it made a very strong recovery and decent enough volumes. So the shift looks very clear that eventually the stock should break out above the 630 mark. And once that happens, a minimum target price of 750 to 850 comes up. So a buy at current levels as well as on dips with a stop loss at 590 and a target price of 750 to 850.
The Chartbuster that you've identified.
That's City Union Bank, a stock which has been going into a downtrend since the last 4 to 5 months, and notably because the stock went to a correction from 172 at a point when the stock was on the verge of breaking below the 125 mark. Now, interestingly, there are two trendline breakouts which have happened for City Union Bank. One is on the short-term time scale, the stock forming a pattern of lower top and lower resistance. As you can see, this trendline was broken around the 130 odd mark just about few days back for itself. And what you can also see is the rising volumes now for City Union Bank as compared to a more tepid volumes which the stock had seen earlier. This also indicates that the stock is now getting towards the second round of a breakout of its major trendline resistance. Now, this could be a strong turn of events. If this happens and the stock sustains this 140 plus mark, we could be looking at the first retest of the previous swing high, which is around 155, which means potentially a 10% upside further for City Union Bank from those 140 levels if it sustains. And then the next targets for the stock should be at the 170 mark. So a potential breakout as well as a trend reversal for the stock.
Interesting stock pick there from both Kunal as well as Nooresh. What about trading strategies, Kunal?
So I'll go with two buy calls. Shilpa Medicare is the first stock which I would suggest as a buy. Looks attractive. The stock is heading towards a fresh monthly break, new high for itself. 525 as a target. Stop loss at 477. And EB Capital is something which I've been bullish on. The stock is into a very strong degree of momentum. So buy with a target of 202 for the stock, and stop loss could be now till to 186.
All right, Nooresh, let's get in your top trade.
So first would be a buy on IRCTC, which is going to break out from a triangle formation, stop loss at 950, target price of 1100. Second would be a buy on HDFC Life, which is trying to make a short-term flag breakout, stop loss at 630, target price of 680.
We're going to take a very quick break. While the index may be a little soft, but there are a lot of individual stars, more so within the broader end of the market.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.